I chase my dreams and my nightmares with alcohol. Can't take the good without the bad. I want it all. Straight out the hood, fresh out the bag. Trapping out them hallways. Uncut like I spit that. My nigga always. You got my back, I got your back. We make money all day. My calculations correct, it's raw. I play them corners and matured to Broadway. I'm trying to stack enough to get out the game and parlay. Keep the name, keep the fame, keep the chains far away. Cause when I slang it, turn into me aiming, vanishing without a trace. I swear every time I leave, I be feeling out of place. Never leaving home without the chrome, that's my fun sway. 11 had the charm sway, they with me the long way. Just listen what the Don say, try to stay out of harm's way. Cause anyone can catch a straight, I'm bathing in Mandalay. I got a waving like Bay, what we doing today? We can start with breakfast in bed, tonight I take the cake. Heat it up in the microwave, too long and it up and melt the plate. She see it, ain't stressing, so the good things come to those who wait. Living life as a G is a blessing, careful, try not to meet your fate. Hustling, I'm grinding on the day-to-day basis. Came from the bottom, now we climbing like some fucking staircases. I grip the banister like I'm gripping the hammer, huh? If you know me, then you know me. Stop acting, play your part. Cause I'm a showman, skip the credits, take you straight to the plot. Met a 410, bow-legged. I'm a marksman when I'm shooting my shot. If I want it, I'ma go get it. I'm a boss, I can pay the cost. I'm a sheer street, and get them cut from a different cloth. Since a youngin' been the heart of the streets. Always felt like no one harder than me.
What's good? What's good, my people? I got a treat for you today. I'm in here with my man VA the MC, aka Terrell Saunders. And we're gonna chop it up for you, talk about a couple things, and listen to some dope music. What's good, my brother?
What's good? What's good, my brother? I'm very happy to be here. Very happy to be here.
Yeah, man. So,
Yes,
what's
sir.
going on with you nowadays?
Still on the grind, man. Same as usual. I really don't know much else other than the grind, you know. So, um, I got I got a lot of things going on right now, actually. So, I still got my computer repair shop and trying to keep a good, strong computer service running in the Portsmouth area.
Shout out your
So,
name and address.
oh yeah, Churchland Computers, 3204 Stanford Road, Portsmouth in the Churchland Shopping Center. Any issues with your computer, come see me. Come see
No
us. We'll
doubt.
definitely take care of you.
No doubt. Anybody know me know I don't play around my technology. So we definitely ain't no punk when it comes to that.
Yes, sir. I learned a few things from you myself.
Appreciate it, sir.
No
Appreciate it.
doubt. It's the truth.
So tell me, who produced that last track?
All right. So that last track was produced by Trackstar Beats. Um, and I mean, I've been working with Trackstar Beats for a while now. I mean, it seems like everything I choose, it comes out lavish, you know what I'm saying? It comes out like that where the track is enjoyable, you know what I'm saying? The track is consistent, yeah, your content. But yeah, so I mean, Trackstar Beats been kind of holding me down with beats lately. That's one of my top go-to producers right now.
Production is immaculate.
Appreciate it. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
man.
Yeah, I
So how
recorded that at Audible Heat in Portsmouth. So, so that, sometimes I like to go outside the box and it depends on the record. And that was one of the records where I wanted a certain touch to. So yeah, shout out to Audible Heat, you know what I'm saying?
how long you been MCing?
Hi. Man, I've been MCing since I was middle school. Since
Nice.
middle school. Since since the 5th grade.
So who's some of your inspirations? Who inspired you to pick up the mic?
So many inspirations, man. So many. I gotta say KRS-One.
Yeah.
Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, first off, we gotta let everybody know we ain't no little kids. We into that grown folk rap.
oh yeah. It definitely goes to the roots. For me, I mean, even even Cool in the Gang, and I mean, artists that my parents were playing. So, I mean, either way, the music has always been instilled in me.
Yeah, man. We come from the original age of sampling.
Yeah, yes, sir.
And that put me down with a lot of music I don't think I would have normally listened to if it weren't for the sample game. Sample game is different now than it was back when we were coming up. When we were coming up, it was more ingenious. Like right now, nobody's trying to be clever with it. They just take the whole song over.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I can agree. It's a wave, is what pretty much what it is right now. And of course, the waves change as things progress. So I mean, on the music scene, it's kind of you gonna stay solid. You gonna move with the wave. So you got choices, but yeah, it's different. Things are definitely evolving.
All right, I'm gonna catch you off guard. I want to know your top 5 MCs and your top 5 hip hop groups.
Man, that's one of them questions that I always struggle with, man. It's so many different people um that led the way. But again, of course, I gotta say, coming in at number 5, coming in at number 5. Solid number 5.
All right.
At a solid number 5, man, I'm gonna say KRS, man.
Okay.
All right. And solid number 4, I mean, for me, I gotta give it to Nas, man, on number 4. I mean, Nas really, the impact of Nas, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to label them by numbers, man. I'm just gonna say the top 5 MCs, because all these people I can still see at number 1, man. So the top MCs would be KRS, Nas. I gotta give Jay-Z his credit, man. I mean, he's the king, pretty much. Um, I gotta get the Cool G Rap, man. He gotta be in my top 5.
One of the original storytellers.
He gotta be in my top 5. And I mean that first spot, man. It's like I said, I can name so many favorite artists, man. It's hard to build a straight top 5, man.
Come on, you gotta give me one more. Out of everybody in the history of hip hop. You'd be old school, new school.
Top 5 greatest though.
Yeah.
I gotta bring Buster in there.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to.
All right, I'm gonna go. My go-to top 5. I gotta have Cube. Cube. He might be my only West Coast one, but you gotta have Cube in there.
Yeah, that's respectable.
Kane, Rakim.
Mm.
All right, I'm gonna throw one out left field on you. Grand Poobah. And Biggie.
Yeah, that'll pretty much make the cipher complete.
Yeah. Now, if I had an extra one, I would have to throw Jay-Z in there.
Yeah. I understand that.
All right, now what about top 5 crews? Because that's different. That's not necessarily
that's definitely
totally different.
All right, Helter Skelter.
Right. Okay.
All right. Onyx.
All right.
All right. Mobb Deep.
Okay.
All right. Terror Squad.
Mm-hmm.
And flip mode.
Okay. Flip mode is the squiz eye.
Flip mode is a square.
I think I'm gonna go with NWA, Outkast. No, that's my number one. I ain't even gonna say that one first. NWA, Outkast, Digging in the Crates. Diamond D and Digging in the Crate.
Okay.
Let's see, who do I want? So I already know what my number one is. So what do I want for a number?
My real number one flew out the window, but I'm sure you're gonna say it.
Scarface and the Houston Cats. And then my number one, Tribe Called Quest, Native Tongue. That's my number one.
Who's your number one?
Tribe Called Quest, Native Tongue.
Okay. And then for the floating number one, of course, because they pretty much stayed in the league of their own. If I ain't say them, the Woo.
Yeah, woo.
So
and
you know
what
I'm saying?
And I left out Boogie Down Productions.
You got BDP. It's, like I say, man, it's so many, man.
And then if you say Boogie Down Productions, you gotta say the Juice Crew. But I don't know. So here's the controversy. Can you do that with today's rappers?
All right, yeah, I don't know about 5. I'm gonna try. You know what I'm saying?
I'm already tell you up front, I can't do 5.
I can try. I don't know, man. You say today's, because then I'm thinking more so like they ain't even today though. So I mean, you got. I mean, I can't do it either, man. I can say the Migos. I can say as far as squads, man. All
right, so I got a teenage daughter, so I'm gonna tell you what I'm hearing.
What you hearing?
The Baby.
We saying squads though. I mean, he got a squad. Okay.
Yeah, but I ain't even into it deep enough to know the squads. But I think most of these just might be running together anyway. So you got The Baby, you got Little Baby, which in our day wouldn't fly because you can't be named after somebody else. You can't have two of them like that. That's not going.
The Baby and Little Baby.
Little Baby. And the one I like the most, J. Cole.
But we talking squads? I mean, we talking like established, like.
But you don't have like today's music. You don't have squads like we did.
Well, they running together, but
everybody out for themselves.
More so.
Everybody out for themselves. At least from what I can tell. You know, I'm getting older. I ain't at the cuff of things like I used to be when I was younger. You know, I don't know when the last time I actually bought some music because most of the stuff I listened to, I bought years ago. But
yeah,
I hear from my kids playing around the house, that's who's hot right now.
Yeah, like I say, I mean, you got Dirk and his crew, and you know what I'm saying? A lot of, like you say, a lot of them are more so seen on a solo basis. They're not known as.
To me, it's just it's lacking originality. I think it's lacking a whole lot of originality because everybody sounds like everybody right now. And coming up when we came up, if you sound like somebody else, that was major. You had to get kicked out.
Yeah, you're right. But you're right. It's a lot of things are sounding similar.
The only two that could sound the same and got away with it was Slick Rick and Dana Dane.
It was a delivery though.
It was delivery. They both were storyteller rappers. They both were like from the same part of New York. They both was from New York with English accents.
Yeah.
So, but that's as close as we got it.
Yeah, it was nothing like today. I mean, today, again, everything, I can't say everything, but a lot of things sounded like, I mean, just like the last person. So like you said, it lacks a lot of originality.
That's one of the reasons I'm feeling some of this music that we got to play today. It's original. I mean, it's got I can understand what you're saying. You know, mumble rap.
Yeah, I mean, I came from a beat machine, a keyboard, you know what I'm saying, and a mixer pretty much, and a receiver, having to play the whole beat myself, you know, for the whole duration of the 3 minutes. When I rap a song, I had to go through the whole song, spitting it without making a mistake, just to have a good cut, like just straight through, no punching back then, you know what I'm saying? So,
right.
But, you know, it wasn't long before I was able to get, you know, equipment to, you know, computers and whatever to really, with the software to do that. So, I mean, it's been a stepping stone. So,
What was your first drum machine?
the Boss. I had a Boss. I cannot remember which model it was, but my first drum machine was a Boss.
Nice. So after you got it, how many days you stay up straight playing with it?
Oh man, come on, man. I had to go to school. I come straight from school, you know what I mean, making beats, man. My best friend, you know what I'm saying, Red, you know what I'm saying, rest in peace. He used to come down and that's all we did, man. Like as soon as we get home from school, straight on the beats, writing, recording, like that's all we did, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. We was dedicated. We was always dedicated to music.
So I want to go ahead and play this next song, Gang. I want you to go ahead and give me an introduction. Of course, you're the MC. Let me know who produced it, and we're going to get it flowing.
All right. Y'all got VA EMCEE, and the title of the track is Gang, produced by Trackstar Beats. Y'all enjoy it.
Here we go.
All I ever knew in these streets was pain. All I ever knew in these streets was slang. All I ever knew in these streets was gang, 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 gang. All I ever knew in these streets was bang. All I ever knew in these streets was pain. All I ever knew in these streets was gang, 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 gang. You can tell I'm a G by my posture. I'm eating steak shrimp with my pasta. This money now I'm getting lots of. Loading the chopper, holding the block up. Feeling like no one can stop us. I'm filling my fish tank with Oscars. I don't know what I make, just throw it in the bank. Now I'm VA EMCEE stock up. A billionaire's dream is to shop us. Now my fiend even mock us. You never seen G like this promise. I just go ahead and cop it. These streets graduated with honors. As long as my squad make a profit, we gon' keep y'all with their arms linked. I only make moves with my mobsters. All I ever knew in these streets was hang. All I ever knew in these streets was slang. All I ever knew in these streets was gang, 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 gang. All I ever knew in these streets was bang. All I ever knew in these streets was pain. All I ever knew in these streets was gang, 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 gang. I'm too concerned with my business. This is a gangster affair. I don't just talk it, I live it. My lyrics should get the chair. I'll probably be judged by my priors. Still never living in fear. Try to ground me, I'm a skyer. Lift your soul up in the air. For your death, I make a flyer. Just to make sure that you dead. For my family, I kill you. Put some racks up on your head. I'm living life right in my story. It's time to lay the bed. Excuse me, miss, excuse my French, but we speak no sense, Les. I run with the block, yeah, we open up shop. When I leave the scene, it's print Les. Wrap the gloves around the walk, don't let them young spot. When they squeeze the scene for 10 chairs. See, it's rules to the game, who really playing? You can clearly see it ain't us. It's a new generation, I'm a fool in the making. I'm a seed that's sown they can't trust. My day one from start. The way we grew up, times was hard. Flexing work on Boulevard. Never accepted less, made us a job. So we pump drugs like a heart. Turn this dope to art. Nothing can tear us apart. We gang like a park. Lasers make way in the dark. Y'all gazing us shooting star. Who knew we make it this far? Penny no chase at the bar. Already vision to Mars. Skinny no waist, coke bottle. Beautiful face with no scars. You know I give her plenty. All she know is give me. So I'm fitting to thin in her bras. Ain't nothing to me to serve. And when I leave, I'm swerving. When I ball, I like to switch cars. I'm riding for my squad like a Maybach. I'm in something extra large so they can lay back. Everybody hear nine when I play the track. All you hear is buck, buck, click, clack, clack. My I'm going crazy, going major. And you know how rich get over the paper. My is steady running up in papers. Not even video editing can fade us. We developed a regimen, you pay us. Marijuana, my medicine, turn it into vapor. This here for them criminals, yeah, them porn shavers. Now you can't be my plug if you ain't got flavors. I walk out the trap house for different apes, cuz that's how it is when your clout is A1. I'm placing my order now for late mignon. I've been doing this since a child, my day has come. All I ever knew in these streets was hang. All I ever knew in these streets was slang. All I ever knew in these streets was gang, 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 gang. All I ever knew in these streets was bang. All I ever knew in these streets was pain. All I ever knew in these streets was gang, 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 gang. All I ever knew in these streets was hang. All I ever knew in these streets was slang. All I ever knew in these streets was gang, 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 gang.
VA.
Yeah.
So what was the inspiration for that song?
The inspiration was that song from that song. Before that song was pretty much my family, you know what I'm saying? Seeing how everything actually was coming together, how, you know, everybody was coming together. It was it seemed like it was a long time coming as I saw this bigger picture happening. You know, it took me back to my progression, you know, as far as with family and moving forward with family. So, you know, all I ever knew in these streets was gang, you know what I'm saying? Family, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's pretty much where it came from, and, you know, kind of labeling my steps from there throughout the progression of having me and my gang pretty much. Right. Not saying gang on a gang hanging on a block type of gang, but just the overall, you know, hanging with the gang. So
we gotta let people know we from the 757, and coming up, we didn't have the traditional gangs. We didn't have Crips and Bloods and that. We had your neighborhood and your partners, and that was it. It wasn't no colors. It wasn't no you couldn't wear this, you couldn't wear that. But if you was from Cavalier Manor and you snuck over to Camelot and you was trying to holler at one of our girls, it might have been a problem.
Yeah, it might have been a problem from any hood to any hood. You know what I'm saying? That just seemed to be the way it was. Like just the same way with you had that Cavalier Manor in Churchland. You had different parts of Churchland that's going at each other. You know what I'm saying?
Old Portsmouth against Norfolk.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying. So, I mean, it's always been. It's always been something similar to it, but nothing like dedicated. I'm not, you ain't finding many groups that's gonna die for these people over here because it was just a different type of light. It's a lot of hustlers and opportunists in the Hampton Roads area, buddy. Yeah. So, that's
what's on your mind, bro?
Well, I mean, man, business stay on my mind, man. It just had me thinking, yo. My mind is definitely set at ease right now. You know me, I'm a backwood type of guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know, lately I've been just having. Usually it's just been the original backwood, the Burgundy pack. But I ended up having the pleasure of having Erica Payne in the studio, and she dropped off a little gift. You know what I'm saying? These rah-da-das, you know what I mean? So it's definitely something you want to try. And I'm gonna be honest, before I tried these, I did not like frontal leaves. I didn't like frontal leaves. I just didn't. You know what I'm saying? Not before. And I mean, normally they flimsy and you know what I'm saying? Like it's just, I don't know. It's quality, I think, what the other brands might have been lacking. But because here it's hard to say premium frontal leaf and also premium music. That's one thing I do like about this too. It comes with, you know what I'm saying, like her music. You know what I mean? So you would pretty much just scan the little joint right there and you got access to Erica Payne.
Does she have an Instagram or social media you can shout out?
Yes, sir. She does. I'm not right on top of that, but it ain't nothing but a click away.
Right.
All right. So Erica Chloe VA Payne on Facebook.
Give it to him one more time.
at Tidewater Short, at Tidewater Shouty, actually. SHAWTY. Erica Chloe VA Payne. Rotted odds. They in the stores. So I'm gonna tell you exactly where to get them from too. Give me one quick second.
No doubt. VA people got to stick together.
Oh yeah, man. It's very important to support. It's very important to support Black-owned businesses, local businesses, and themselves. We need to support each other in itself. Honestly, man, color aside, we really need to learn how to support one another within the community so we can all grow. I mean, because we definitely growing as a people right now. I'm definitely noticing high fluctuations in Black-owned businesses and Black entrepreneurs, and it's a wonderful thing to see, man.
Yeah, that's one of the things I want. One of my goals is I want to give people a platform to be able to promote their businesses and their ideas, and be a whole nother way of getting the word out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I definitely salute you for that. Because I mean, it's definitely needed within the Black community, within the community itself, man. Like, it's definitely needed. But yeah, again, you see how swole that leaf is in there. I mean, I'm gonna be on this, like, it was so fresh, man. I'm telling you, I actually have become a fan of the Fronto leaf. So you will see me with these.
And
And
it takes
y'all
a
can
whole
get them
girl to
too.
do it.
Y'all can get them at the Smoke One Tobacco in Chesapeake, Portsmouth, and Virginia Beach. So again, the Smoke One Tobacco.
Nice, nice.
All right. And I mean, I'm just doing a lot of networking right now, honestly. That's pretty much what, for me, what it's all about. Um, so I'm with Pure Octane, and pretty much that's the biggest thing right now on the table. Uh, pretty much hemp and pretty much hemp distribution. I mean, everything that goes along with hemp and cannabis, not just distribution, but everything that goes along with hemp and cannabis, um, is becoming recreationally legal here soon, and we're taking advantage of it in other legal places at this point. So we do have big things coming as far as in that area is concerned. Um, I mean, we focusing on the makeup, the soaps, pre-rolls.
Legalization is a big deal here in Virginia too, especially with us being a commonwealth.
Yeah, it is. That's what I was thinking when it was coming, and watching Northrum do what he do, man. Like, I was like, well, he knows something, because it's a lot of benefits to it. It's a whole lot of benefits to cannabis. I mean, people don't really understand. And then CBD took off so well as well, that it just shows that it has a lot of medicinal benefits, and which is what Pure Octane plans to take, precedence over, as far as, providing those feel goods and those helping with the pains and um, things like that. It helps with epilepsy, and it helps with a plethora of conditions, and people just don't understand, how important
My
it can
barber
be.
uses it. He uses it. He stopped using traditional pain medicine. Standing up cutting hair all day, his back was bothering him, and he
Mhm.
started using the CBD oil, and he ain't turned around since.
Well, that's how you know it works.
But it surprised me that it took Virginia so long, especially since we're the home of Philip Morris. I figured Philip Morris would have really been on that. They pretty much have everything in place to take full advantage of it, but they didn't. I guess maybe because it wasn't politically correct.
Well, that's one of them questions I won't have the answer to. I have a whole lot of questions about a whole lot of procedures and things that's going on. You know what I mean? I feel like sometimes the city itself and the state itself is taking steps backwards, but this does seem to be a good step forward. I'm really curious to see how soon they plan to, bring everything into effect.
I heard that they may be going for full legalization by next year, but they want legalize actually like selling it in the public space until 2024 is what I think I read.
Mm. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's like I said again, that's a big step. Um, Now, when you say in store though, but they would have most likely it's going to be some form of dispensary. I'm sure.
Yeah, they got one in Portsmouth now.
That's what I was hearing, man. Somebody else told me that.
Yeah, they got one in Portsmouth now, but I don't think they sell flour. I think it has to be like oils and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Okay.
that surprised me. And I was like, how do y'all, I guess that was the tester. Because I was like, how y'all going to do that? And it ain't even legal yet. Y'all going to set people up like them going to dispensary and then the cop be right outside. What are y'all doing?
Yeah, I mean, well, if it once it becomes recreationally legal, I mean, I can't picture it being a problem unless they still. Well, I mean, at that point, you shouldn't even need a medicinal card.
Yeah. Because, all right, so let's get it. It's not legal for recreational purchase, but it has been decriminalized to the point where if you get caught with, I think it's up to an ounce, it's a misdemeanor.
Mm-hmm.
So like you don't have to go to court or nothing. It's a fine, and you ain't got to worry. Unless now, if they catch you driving, that's different. That's driving under influence.
Correct. Correct.
Right.
Correct. But now that's a current law. I mean, we referring to once it
Right.
becomes
Well,
recreationally legal.
that if it wasn't for Northam, that would have never came about either.
Right.
So my question is, Northam in the back of the governor's mansion puffing up?
I mean, most likely, why not? You fighting for it, you might as well invite for it. So yeah, I can't picture why not. I ain't saying he is, but I just can't picture why not.
I mean, all right. So I got two positions on it. Um, for all that don't know, I was married. My wife passed away. She had pancreatic cancer. During the time she had pancreatic cancer, the treatment for cancer was worse than the cancer. The treatment for the chemo and everything, it really it took a toll on her body. Like that was worse than the cancer to me. It took her appetite. It took her will to get up, move around. She wasn't functioning right. In comes medicinal marijuana, and that was the anti chemo that allowed her to, have an appetite to actually eat and get up and want to do something. It also took away the pain, so she didn't have to be on like the heavy narcotics. You know what I mean? Because it was them narcotics ain't no joke, man. And that's how a lot of people go from the narcotics to heroin.
Right.
And I don't see how that's helping anybody. But marijuana's natural. It grows out of the ground. It doesn't really even have to be processed. So, if anything, that's like organic medicine.
Right. Right. And that's definitely going to be one of the focuses of Pure Octane, which is to keep it natural. Yes, sir. I mean, like I said, I'm really looking forward to the growth of the company. Um, and like I said, we're in our phases now where we're in our beginning stages, and but everything is coming together so quickly. It seems like it's coming together so quickly on almost every level. As far as business is concerned, it's like the stronger the network grows, the quicker the vision becomes, to come together. So I mean, everything's really falling into place. I mean, from that company itself, we were able to branch and develop other companies. Another one is our entertainment company, which is ATC, Above the Clouds Entertainment, which I currently head that, and I mean, I can't be more satisfied with the level of support I've been receiving from the whole team. So I mean, from those, I mean, we even have security. Of course, with the hemp and the cannabis production and things like that, and of course, we're gonna have facilities and we're gonna have to have security. So, but we also offer security solutions for companies and for individuals who actually need those services. So it's active security solutions, and we're pretty much just going to offer a lower price for a more quality service. I mean, and that's what I definitely stand behind, is offering quality at a better price, you know, to make it affordable for the community so we can actually become a community instead of really taking away, because it's going to take away more from you to have to go do more just to get back to what you're trying to do. So, you know, we just try to make everything that we do as far as our business and our businesses to offer those type of services with those great prices just to keep everybody afloat. But yeah, so like I say, me myself, that's me. I'm always on business. I'm always networking, so I got to shout everybody out I can.
That's what the platform's here for.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I got another track I want to get into. I want to go ahead and get into this Remnants. Go ahead and give me the math on that. Who we got on production?
All right, so you got Buck Roll on the beat. It's VA EMCEE. Of course, that's me featuring CBT 100. You know what I'm saying? It was a pleasure working with CBT. I look forward to working with him in the future. I knew he was gonna come hard. He always comes hard, and I mean, we like you said, man, it's a root thing. We still express the real roots of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So we try not to fall too far off the track, because I mean, true hip hop will never die.
That's right. That's right. They tried it, but it ain't gonna happen.
Oh no, it's impossible, man. It's impossible. And we coming too deep. That'll be another problem. When the roster really takes flight and you all are able to experience what we really have coming, you'll see we coming from every angle. Hip hop is here forever.
Exactly. Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and play the Remnants joint.
I'm really remnants of them days hustling from grams to grand, so plug in need a cable company. I can't look back, no niggas is waiting on me. This slip to fall to crack, why won't he break on me? No, never that, I'm just waiting on this cage to open. The king of the trap, the beam of the strap, I stay focused. I remember back when everything seemed hopeless. Started rapping about 8, wanted to be the dopest. No more toys by 11, running with older niggas. Pops never home, feeling like I never know the nigga. I hustle like a 9 to 5, I never know the difference. My block was so live when 12 rolled by, we posed for the pictures. And if the well run dry, well, it's water in prison. Never part of the mission, but I had to envision it. Even if I did the shit, Your Honor, I'm innocent. Your Honor, I plead the fifth. I be remembering them days hustling. January to December, every day is nothing. Getting to the money like a bank teller. And ain't no telling what a nigga might sell you. I be remembering them days hustling. January to December, every day is nothing. Getting to the money like a bank teller. And ain't no telling what a nigga might sell you.
I pray for better days, my life been a hella maze. So I sit and pray the sun bring better rays. That's why to God I'ma praise each and every way. Woke up and thank the Lord for giving me another day. Don't let Beretta spray, be like Coretta, pray that be a better way. On point, never sway, mouth shut, never say. Mister with the devil face, sitting by the fireplace. Bodies all around the place, the things in life we face. The path you take, dictate your life and fate. Repent, clean that slate. You got a kid, that's great. Teach him better to achieve that plate. It's called Amazing Grace. Don't teach him how to sell drugs in a trap. What type of love is that? Give him a book, there's plenty stories in that. See me, I tell my stories through rap. You can't make a meal untaxed. Come on.
I be remembering them days hustling. January to December, every day is nothing. Getting to the money like a bank teller. And ain't no telling what a nigga might sell you. I be remembering them days hustling. January to December, every day is nothing. Getting to the money like a bank teller. And ain't no telling what a nigga might sell you.
Yo, that was tight.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. That was definitely one of them projects where, you know, it was fun. It was fun doing, man. I mean, it all really came together, you know, with me and CBT 100 on the track. I mean, I had the hook laid, I had the verse laid, and he pretty much just came in and solidified the song, man. To give it the content and to give it the meaning that the track deserved.
And again, I gotta go back. I can understand what you're saying. I ain't gotta use no crazy translations. I ain't gotta ask my kids what was he talking about. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I like that.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I said, definitely been working hard on the music side of things, man. I got another collab coming up with CBT. I'm looking forward to that. Um, like I said, man, it's been one crazy year already, man. This year been really, really productive, and I don't plan on looking back. I'm only moving forward. I'm pushing. I'm pushing. We pushing, and that's the way it's supposed to be.
Right, we can't let COVID hold us back, bro.
Because I remember him. I remember them days hustling, where I mean, as far as hustling, it's the hustles, whatever to do for the dollar, whether you cutting grass, raking grass. Me myself, I was making house calls at 7 years old, man.
Right.
Fixing Nintendos and Ataris, man, and by 10 I was making house calls, fixing computers. So, but you was definitely a lifesaver, I tell you that. Coming up,
I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, by the time I met you, I needed every piece of knowledge you was able to bestow on me, man. So wouldn't be here without you. I'm telling you.
I'm proud to be a black nerd, bro.
Yes, sir.
Now we in fashion right now.
Yeah. Never thought the day would come. They hurting for us now. They need it.
Right. How my man Mike Jones said back then, they ain't want me. Now I'm hot. They all
on me. Yeah. Yes, sir. So yeah, man. Like I say, man, that the music, I mean, it's just something that's heartfelt, and that track to me is one of those, one of those tracks that I know a lot of people can relate to. I mean, like I said, it's everyday life pretty much, and it shows one side of a street life more so, and it gives that visual, and then you have the other side where it gives the understanding of the consequences, and
Right.
and having a bigger vision of everything when it comes to pretty much going out and getting it, man. Hustling is going out and getting yours, doing what you need to do to make it, man.
Yeah, man. So I'm gonna take this time to let you know I'm very proud of you, homeboy.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I'm proud of you too, man. It's super, man.
It's different when you can watch the hustle and see it evolve over years,
Right.
and see what you form into. That is so dope.
Yes, sir. I mean, if you got a dream, don't let it go. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, yeah.
You got to work for it, though. If you want it, you got to go get it.
So, how is COVID affecting you? Has it changed anything?
Yeah, I mean, COVID's changed a lot of things for me. Well, of course, with the computer repair business, you know what I'm saying? I mean, things pick up, things slow down.
Mm-hmm.
But when COVID came, it placed everybody at home. So, I mean,
So is it good for your business now that people are home and they got to rely on their computers now? Did you see a uptick in repairs and assistance?
Well, the initial COVID, I shut down like everybody else did.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started working by appointments, which we're still currently working by appointments to try to, help prevent the spread of everything. So, I mean, like I said, just from having to switch to appointments, I'm missing that walk-in. I'm missing that customers in the store at a time type
interaction.
Right. So, but I mean, I still get some business, and I can't be upset as enough to kind of get the bills paid. So, as long as I can stay afloat, I'm gonna swim.
Right.
So
It killed me, man. I had just got on my my little workout game. I was going to the gym every day. I had been going almost like for a year straight. I was to the point where I like going to the gym. That took a minute. So then COVID hit, and then can't go to the gym no more. So like I feel like now when I do go back, I got to start all over.
I completely can relate to that. I was at that point right before COVID myself, honestly, and I still ain't been back. And I was looking at trying to check out like the smaller, the smaller facilities where
Right.
it's not really many people there. I mean, I really don't have to work out with that mask on. I want to be able to push, but
Yeah, my problem is I'm a cardiac patient, so my breathing is important.
oh yeah,
I feel like that's gonna. But I did pick me up a treadmill. Even though I don't use as much as I should, I did pick me up a treadmill. So that helps from here. And I went and I got my first shot of my vaccine. So I'm thinking of, once I get my second shot, see how that does. Wait the little 20 days or whatever you have to do after that, and then I might be going back to the gym.
okay. Um, I mean, it affected. It's definitely affecting the music scene. Um, you know, I mean, you still got people that's doing, some live events, but it's nowhere near compared to what it would be and could be. So
Right.
I mean, capacity
They
levels
just
on
they just
buildings are
shut
just.
down something in the water again.
I believe it. I mean, I believe it because it's getting to a point where they're having different variants and it's almost seeming like it's getting closer here. I mean, closer to home, more to speak, because at one point in time I wasn't seeing it. Now I'm hearing more so closer to me where I'm hearing people saying that such and such, was quarantining because somebody at their job had COVID more so. Not anyone really directly close to me have I seen have it, but and thank the Lord.
Right.
But honestly, it's just it's still present, I guess, so to speak. That's the best way to say it. It's still present. I've heard it from customers where they know people who had it, but recently I've heard friends and different people mentioning who they knew who had the quarantine and things like that. So yeah, man, it's definitely real, and I mean, I do everything to try to stay safe. I sanitize the store every chance I get, pretty much the doors, the entryway, everything. Yeah, it definitely has affected a way of life more importantly than anything else. Um, people just don't want to go out as much and be around crowds because we just don't know it to what extent it's gonna, affect
And coming up where we came up, I mean, we had little things like just going and cruising the beach. Like I don't even feel like I want to do that when the summertime comes. I think it's just too many people that's not doing what they're supposed to do, and that's going to affect everybody in the long run.
you. Right. Yeah. I mean, I agree. I went
They
out to
get
the
ready,
beach
but they getting ready to call my kids back to school.
on some mandatory.
No, no, they got the option. I'm keeping them out
Oh,
all year.
okay.
But for those who want to go back, they about to let them go back. We just got a email yesterday.
Well, I'm kind of curious to see how that's gonna go. I remember seeing somewhere in the news, I believe, CNU they had a high spread when those students returned here currently. I mean, here recently.
I don't know why they're acting like little kids don't get it. And
I don't know either.
I'll be damned if I let my kids go to school and come home and kill me. I didn't work too hard. I didn't came too far.
But they had a school when they first tried opening and reopening schools. I believe that there was some elementary schools and who had a high number of
Depending on the city, yeah. Depending on the city, like Hampton never opened back up, but Chesapeake opened up. Parts of Virginia Beach opened up. It all depended on the city.
well, this wasn't in Virginia actually.
And
What I was
actually, hold on,
referring
I'll
to.
take it back. Hampton did open up, but they opened up at like Thanksgiving time, and then they had to shut right back down again.
Yeah, I mean it's it's kind of self-explanatory to me, honestly, at this point. Like I don't really see a reason to taking a risk right a second. I mean, they just now really pushing a vaccine through.
It's,
Um,
it's economics. It's economic. You got too many people, too many parents out of work that can't go back because somebody got to be there with the kids.
right.
And I think that's the main push. That's the main reason they're trying to get them back because they're trying to get that economy back up and jumping.
That makes a lot of sense, and I can completely agree to that. And that was always the reason. Um, in the first place, they were trying to reopen. I mean, that's all you really heard revolving around it is the economy, the economy. Um, so it's got to be ways of. to push that support through a little better than they have been. So I'm just hoping for that, at some point in time where the help that's needed is given in the areas where it's needed and to help people push through this. But yeah, it's definitely been a pandemic.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All right, so I think we got one last jam to play, and we're gonna play that. That's gonna take us out. Let all the people know how they can get in touch with you if they want to get with you and submit music. How can they be seen? How can they be down?
Well, if you want to get at me, you can hit me up at VA EMCEE at yahoo.com. Not many will catch that, but you caught it. So, and that's a direct if you want to submit music. As of right now, it's coming all through me. Like I said, again, we do have Above the Clouds Entertainment, which is growing. I'm still in the process of setting up the administrative side of things there. But I mean, for me, it all starts with the music, and it'll all come together from there. You can follow me on Instagram at VA EMCEE, Twitter.
Make sure you spell it for those spelling impaired.
All right, so I want to do a little bit more than that because it kind of bothers me if you don't understand. So VA as in VA, Virginia, where I'm from. MC as in the MC, the voice of the streets, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? The host. So yeah, so VA EMCEE. You know what I'm saying? For those real MCs out there, you know what it is. VA EMCEE, and that's, you can hit me on Instagram, Twitter. Yeah, so, and if you want to hear more music, Google me.
No doubt, no doubt. So the last jam I have here is one of my favorites. It's called Still Here. Go ahead and give me the credits on that, and we're going to rock on out.
All right, so I got an upcoming release. Actually, there's two upcoming releases. You already heard Remnants. That's the unreleased track. That's exclusive here. You'll hear it first right here.
Exclusive.
And here goes another one, another exclusive, Still Here, featuring Riri. And y'all heard it here first for sure.
Hold on, I want to do my DJ Clue. I ain't been able to do that yet.
And that's produced. That's also produced by Buck Road.
Buck Road. All right, y'all. Here we go. Still Here.
Buck Road.
I love you, Bobby.
If you're still here after everything we've been through, boy, you care. Yeah. Told me have no fear. Said it's all a fair in love, boy, let's be clear. It's right here. Doing what I gotta do. Knowing I was made for you. Showing you I rock with you. Doing what I gotta do.
The way I love, girl, my love is forever. You wouldn't be alone if he treated you better. I'm here for a reason. That season is over. He left you with a cold heart, now I'm turning his stove up. He left you stranded, now I turned into your chauffeur. Somewhere to lean, so on the crown, I gave you a shoulder. I wipe your tears, I hold you tight, girl, I never let go of. Exotic days, erotic nights, all the memories of us. I had to chase you like paper, so I embrace, I covet. Your love is a drug, so I'm never missing the dosage. I pray to heaven above, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Cause the truth is, losing you is something I couldn't cope with.
You're still here after everything we've been through, boy, you care. Yeah. Told me have no fear. Said it's all a fair in love, boy, let's be clear. It's right here. Doing what I gotta do. Knowing I was made for you. Showing you I rock with you.
Okay, I won't rock, baby. Let's go.
Doing what I gotta do.
Cool with me, friend
knowing it will fall apart. Pick up the pieces and stuff it down in the creases. His mental has got me fiending, understands me, I ain't even speaking. It be the look for me, so he don't took from me. Back shots make the world stop and it all for me. Refuse to be the victim of the last issue. He made it loud and clear that what you see is what you get. Hating cause he down for me. Who gon' take this crown from me? Snake issue, get you packed quick, moving round for me. Only one certified to try that. You gon' trip, but who you think gon' certify that? All I need is a black mask and a skull cap. Ain't no telling what's tucked down in his backpack. Big Max, he let me long time. Told me that it's all mine. The pleasure you get from this treasure told me it's a gold mine.
You're still here after everything